Hello friends, today we are with Subram Natrajan from IBM. So he has just given us a very insightful presentation. So we are gonna take very quick interview with him. So how are you doing?
Doing very well. I'm enjoying the conference so far. Really.
Okay. So I'll just ask you the questions. Do you think India is ready for the technology like AI and ML?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, more than ready, we are already beginning to see what we call as a chapter 1 to chapter 2 transformation, where the technologies like AI and ML, which used to be sort of in the POC stages, is now moving into more of a mainstream production. Classic examples are conversation engines, also known as chatbots, or in the back office operations, how do you process claims and so on. So all of these are now in the mainstream production. So AI, ML, among all other technologies, is now moving on to more of a scale as well as in mainstream production.
Okay. So how what steps are you taking to make data secure for the all the customers and your partners? Because nowadays the data breach is very high. The level of data breach is increasing day by day. So what security are you planning to, or what technologies are you planning to implement?
Yeah, so this is one area where technology plays a key role, right? I mean, there are traditional technologies like encryption, which allows you to protect the data, whether it is at rest or in flight, wherever it is getting generated. That is one area that is a time-tested technology. But on top of it, there is procedures and process, the way that you handle data. All of that has evolved dramatically. How you share the personal information and how you handle it by adequate masking and really changing the necessary data so that your information is not compromised. It's more of a combination between process and technology that allows us to kind of improve upon the different security related measures. And added on top of it, there is a regulatory set of work that is coming in that helps us guide through this whole process of our data privacy and so on. Yeah.
So you have just mentioned about the regulators. My next question is about the same, that how you feel regulators play a major part in technology and implementation of technology.
Yeah, tremendous. I mean, while there is a portion of regulation that allows us to really behave properly in terms of how we either handle data or even generally how we behave in the market. To make sure that it is in safe hands and the risk posture is adequately protected. But more important part is how we or how any organization handle those kind of regulatory requirements, and that is where the collaboration between regulators and companies become extremely critical. The intent behind all of these regulatory measures is to protect the market, protect the company, and protect the consumers, right? And therefore, with that as a spirit, implementing a specific process or technology becomes a lot more, sort of a commonsensical, if you will. So the complexity and the cost associated when we collaborate with regulators, it's going to be sort of a force lever, if you will, to really make us a lot more, risk averse. So they play a very key role in shaping us how we need to be operating in the market.
Very true, sir. So I would like to know, how was your experience about whole summit?
Oh, so far so good. And in fact, one of the things I realized is there is a lot more than just the core IT that is happening in the market, particularly associated with financial services. A lot more innovations going on, and when you start putting them all together, it makes a lot more interesting and sensible, right? This is what I call about the ecosystem as a platform. And when you create market platform where innovative solutions come in, it becomes a lot more powerful for our consumers, whether it is products or services. So from that perspective, I'm learning a lot from this conference.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Sure.